Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope I am audible till the last person in the hall. First of all, a big thank you to the ET Polymers team, all of you, each one of you being here, also to Novotel to make this happen, this face-to-face interaction that we are having. I am having it almost after a gap of 2 years, and I am pretty much excited. So, big thank you for all of you, and I think everybody deserves a clap. It's indeed a privilege to be standing here when Gadkari ji spoke to us, though virtually, and sharing the same dais where we actually saw his vision. And I will try to do my best in sharing with you what future mobility we see from a raw material perspective and talking about innovations and what future mobility holds for us in terms of opportunities and challenges. Our theme, designing today for passengers of tomorrow. A forward-looking statement that this presentation may contain some forward-looking statement based on our assumptions, and of course this can be changed or challenged at a later stage. Covestro, very briefly, I'm not going to take a lot of time on introduction, is one of the leading engineering polymers manufacturing company based out of Germany as a headquarter, but we are very well established in India. We have more than 150 years of innovation history, but we are only 7 years old. Since we spin off from Bayer, we were earlier known as Bayer Material Science, and we are still a lot of colleagues in the industry know us from previous that we are still from Bayer. So we spun off from Bayer in September 2015, and we assumed a new identity with the name Covestro. So 150 years of innovation history and about 7 years of being a startup company. We have 30 production sites across globe. Out of that, 8 are our global production sites. In India, we have already 3, one in Greater Noida, one in Ankleshwar, and one in South in Cuddalore, where we make our products in India and make it available to the market. Our last year's sales was about 11 billion. This is a global sales, which was 11 billion euros, which was little bit less, and we all know that the industry was hit with the pandemic. Our product portfolio is into 3 pillars: polycarbonates, where I come from; coating, adhesive and specialties, where we have raw materials for paints and coating systems as well as for adhesives; and we have polyurethanes, the raw materials which are used for soft and rigid foam. In polycarbonates portfolio, we have 4 major brands. Macrolon is our standard polycarbonate. APEC is a high heat resistant polycarbonate. Bayblend is PC ABS and PC ASA alloys. And Macroblend is PC polyester alloys, and each of it has its own unique applications, own unique properties, and they find the usage in different industries. Coming to the topic of functional solutions for future mobility, when we see future mobility, we basically see trends into 3 areas: the autonomous driving, which is a driverless driving; personalization, where every designer, every OEM or even tier 1 is trying to provide solutions of giving a very personal touch, a personal style to the vehicle you own; and definitely e-mobility, e-vehicle, and we already heard a lot about this. I will be sharing a few things in each of these area. The common factor here is the design, because only design can bring the required functionality, the integration of different technologies, as well as bringing high efficiency to the vehicles that are running on the road. From material side, then we developed a toolbox of solutions, and what you see on the screen, I am trying to give you an example of each of this. At the center, you see a kind of a demonstrator of a car interior, and this will be live next year in October 2022 during the K show in Germany. So those of you who have a chance to visit K Fair on our booth, you can have a look at this. And some of this I am going to share today, what is behind this and how we are talking about different functionalities. So we are talking about head-up displays, 3-dimensional curved displays, a seamless display for interiors, an overhead console concept, sensor-enabled applications for cars, advanced surfaces, and some of the examples also, we have a table outside and we can also show you physically some of these examples there. Ambient lighting and the glass-like interior. And these are some of the areas, and these are not all the areas that we are working on, but thinking from the trends which I talked about a minute ago, we thought of sharing some of these examples with you today. And as our lady said, sorry I didn't catch your name, dear lady, If you are more attractive towards the end of my presentation and ask certain questions, I will be glad to answer. So glass-like appearance, as the word says, the interior should or would look like glass. And the solution that we are offering is very simple. We have a material portfolio called as Macrolon AI, and AI simply put is automotive interior. So there is no big technology behind why the name. Just to make it very simple for everybody to remember, automotive interior is Macrolon AI. And this is a complete new portfolio of polycarbonate materials for interiors to give a glass-like look. So these can have a very deep black appearance. Of course, other colors are also possible. Very high purity, very high color homogeneity, very good clarity if needed, and also most important is the color naturality. So if you have a backlit application, the natural color of this material would not affect how the light will look when the application is running. Normally you would imagine clear plastics in many of the cases would have its own color, and that could affect the end result when the backlit happens. And this portfolio takes care of giving you a color neutrality. So these are some of the advantages, and you can see here one example of a central console which looks like glass. You have to excuse the photograph and the resolution, but we are trying to bring the concept that actually this will look and feel like glass. And then this product portfolio is also definitely available in clear, transparent, translucent as well as opaque colors. So the designers in the room or designers in the industry have immense flexibility to design the interiors as you wish. The black panel technology is one of the part of this interior, and as the name suggests, the panel looks black, and we can show a demonstrator outside on our table. When the backlit is not active, as you can see bottom left, it will look like a plain black surface. But when the backlighting happens, then you can design the way you want it to appear to the occupant of the vehicle. It can be some features of the car, it can be a branding, it can be ambient lighting, it can be anything. It can be any design, it can be any color and almost any shape. So this is a technology that we are bringing again with the polycarbonate substrate, but with different options, whether it's a printed film, in mold decoration, or some kind of coatings or printing. So very high transparency, different levels of tint, custom made colors, all this is possible, so that again giving a lot of flexibility to the designers. Talking about large curved display, the top right picture, this is the result of our more than 2 years of extensive development work with one of the industry partners, and I can name them, it's Continental, and together we have developed this 3-dimensional curved display using OLED as a display, but also some kind of transparent bonding agents which enable a very seamless kind of a display in 3-dimensional shape and curved, and which is not possible with standard glass. And this is extensive work, result, success. This is already commercialized on the vehicle, it is already available. What you see on the bottom side is the demonstrator which we started with in our own lab. So this is almost 2 meter long part left to right. On left hand side you see a kind of a console which can be designed the way you want. It can be infotainment system, it can be a car control, and on the right hand side you see a design of an ambient lighting, so which can be a dynamic lighting, static lighting, any color, any design is possible. So these are the examples for this demonstrator that we worked with. And as I mentioned, this is possible with the material solutions coming from specific molding process, which is the injection compression molding, together with film insert molding or some in mold decoration, optical bonding, and all these integrated together, these kind of futuristic displays are possible. For automotive, I think I was looking at the film that was run showing some very vintage cars. And we could recollect then when the vintage cars were made, usage of natural material was obvious choice. So you had natural textiles or leather or wood, which was obviously used in interior and exterior of vehicles, and slowly it changed. And now we are bringing it back, but with a twist. So what we have here is still the same wood, leather and even stone, and it's not a typo. Yes, even with a stone, but with backlit. So when the backlit is not operational, your car interior will have a very natural look and feel, can be curved, it need not be flat, and it still gives you a touch and feel of either wood, leather or stone, whatever you wish to have. And after the backlit, then you can have any functionality that you need, including sensors, which means again giving a very, very personal touch, but also integrating a lot of technology behind it. Excuse me, I need to touch water. So the value proposition from us is again the main, as I said, is a design freedom. So that is always on back of our mind, that whatever we try to develop, how much freedom or flexibility is given to the designers to bring their concepts to reality. A seamless integration, that end-to-end seamless integration. I will come to the technology part a little bit later on the second slide, on the low warpage part of it. And as I said, it could also have sensor transparency. So in case you are looking at some kind of safety features or anything else inside the car, this is even sensor transparent. This is another application, head-up display. To the best of our knowledge so far, we don't see that so much into Indian vehicles, but we are already working with all the leading HUD manufacturers globally, and for depending on the design and functionality, different parts of HUD uses different types of our materials. I'm not going to really go through each of them, it will take hours to describe, but what we are trying to say here is, again, whatever functionality you want to give in your HUD, and depending on the design, we can offer a range of products to fit to the components, whether it's a mirror, it's a housing, or any kind of a cover of the component. Dedicated products for interior applications, and why this slide? Typically, we many times hear that, okay, this part make from polycarbonate. And now this is changing, because it is not going to be simple PC or simple PC ABS, and I'm sure it is also true for any other material. So I'm not only speaking for my products, but the entire fraternity of plastic materials, and this is changing. So everybody, including us, we are developing specific grades, specific portfolio for specific application, whether it's HUD, ambient lighting, natural materials, because every component or every technology integration you want to give, it needs a different set of properties, and that needs a different set of properties coming from the materials. So then we have designed our product portfolio accordingly, coming from 3 product lines: Macrolon polycarbonate, Macroblend polyester blends, and Bayblend PC ABS and PC ASA blends. So the message here is that we are moving away, and we hope the whole industry value chain moves away from इसके लिए ABS use करो, इसके लिए PC use करो. You say specific application, specific properties, and we deliver the specific or tailor-made material to suit your application. Why so? Going back to our AI portfolio, automotive interior portfolio, these applications for glass-like finish, you can imagine you need a very high purity. And here you can see, this does not have a laser pointer here, but here you can see a very magnified picture showing a kind of a dimple, and this is a highly magnified picture of a transparent part, because of certain agglomerations coming from the inherent pigments. This is not directly visible when the part is made. But imagine when you are developing your interior, whether it's an infotainment system or a console cover, and when the part is ready and you want to assemble it, and when you switch on and see the light, and then you notice this on the surface of it, your whole system is not usable, because either it is going to give a lens kind of effect, the sensors are not going to work properly, or simply aesthetically putting, this is not going to be accepted by the customer. So for this purpose, you definitely need a very high purity material, which is our Macrolon AI range. And that's why, again, going back to my message, that we are changing now, that okay, use PC, but we say use specific grade for specific application. So very high purity and very high homogeneity. We talked about natural materials. Left hand side you see picture where 3 parts are shown. So you can imagine when you are talking about wood or leather or stone, each of the material has a different behavior. And when you compare that with plastic, it's completely different ballgame. Now when you are talking about putting these two together, stone and plastic together, you need to have a lot of properties coming from plastic so that your stone or your leather or your wood shape remains the way you want. What you see here, the first, the remotest part is the standard wood back molded with standard polycarbonate. The center part is standard polycarbonate, there is no natural material used, and the front is the special material that we have developed to be used along with natural materials. What you see here, the center transparent part and the part which is behind, they have completely warped depending on their own behavior. Right? And when you are looking with the natural material, you want to have almost the same behavior of the standard plastic part together with the natural material. And this material has to be engineered, and this is something that we have done. And one of the example is then this Macroblend OM845G. This is a 20% glass fiber filled translucent or transparent material. Yes, glass fiber transparent material. And the bottom photograph I am going to pull again on the next page. So you can see there on the top you see the stone layer with standard polycarbonate, and you see the warpage has created a certain gap. So the parts are not flat, their geometry has changed. But using the new material that we have developed, there is almost no gap. And this is the advantage that specific materials bring, or this specific grade brings to you. Bottom you see again two images. The first one looks yellowish, you can't read the text behind. This is a standard glass fiber filled polycarbonate, which is obviously hazy and looks little bit yellowish. The new material that we have developed, you see the image below, you are able to clearly read the text behind. And this is the same material that we use. So this is the technology behind using the substrate with the natural wood, natural stone or natural leather, but still can be backlit or can be sensor transparent. So specific products for specific applications. Besides this obviously is very user friendly to process, very designer friendly, reduced warpage and optically transparent. Another example, many of you have seen this, so this is not really new, but this is very unique. So this is a black color which is high gloss, deep black, translucent. You see in the center part black, and when it is backlit, then you see there are different colors. So our delivery remains the same, the standard black color, but the black color is giving you a different kind of interior functionality depending on what kind of light or sensor you have behind, without affecting the output of the color. So the same part, let's say you are using for different applications or different messaging or different model of a vehicle, you can have the same part to give you different functionality. And the best part is yet to come. The best part is this is done without any post molding operation. So you are not doing any printing, no film insert molding, no additional process, which is good news for the processors, because when the part is being molded, if there is any short molding or some rejection, you can simply recycle it, because there is no additional process that happens after the molding. So we heard Mr. Gadkari saying that we need polymer solutions which are more recyclable, more environment friendly. This could be one of the contribution coming from us in that direction. Besides this, these colors and the transparency is also adjustable. So as you can see, depending on the thickness, we are able to give you a range of half power angles and different transmission levels. So again, a lot of design flexibility to you that can get us a lot of functionalities. CMF, I know we have some colleagues sitting in this room who are experts in CMF, I am not. From our limited understanding, what we have done here is we are creating solutions for very unique surfaces. On left hand side you see the aesthetics, one theme, and the other side is scratch proof, and this is both are very known to our industry. You see some colors and you see some textures, and these are not coming from any post molding operation. So there is no printing, there is no painting, there is no film insert molding. This is purely coming from pre-colored as molded parts. The secret behind is very simple. This is laser engraving texture done on the mold. So this gives you two design flexibilities. One, you can manage different aesthetics. On the other side, maybe even major concern is the interior unpainted scratch resistance. And with some unique patterns, and you can see an actual sample out there on the table, with these kind of unique patterns, without any coating or without any painting, you can achieve the scratch resistance. So this is again coming from our specific material solutions, because to reproduce this texture is very important. Creating a laser texture on mold is a different technology, already proven. But to reproduce that texture by molding is another story. And not only the molding skills, but the material also need to deliver that performance, and that's what our part is here. So we have this range which delivers the best reproduction of the surfaces. Another technology on surfaces is a direct coating technology. This is a technology that we have co-developed with the machine manufacturer. So what happens is, when you have a painted part or a coated part, that typically you mold it and then you send it to paint shop and it is painted and it comes back. This technology does the coating inside the mold itself. So you can imagine there is a lot of reduction in handling of parts, lot of rejection can be avoided, no contamination can happen, no scratches can happen on the surface. So this gives you immense flexibility, very high productivity and very high creativity. Here you see a picture of a steering wheel center, and unfortunately I cannot show you the physical part. So the center part is backlit. So this is again a design feature. So depending on your concept, depending on how you want and what you want to deliver, this is possible and this is already running. So this is again not a new. In India, to be very frank, this technology is not yet there, and we are actively inviting and actively promoting this to the industry that please look at the technology. We can discuss it. We have some material outside to share with you. We have some samples to show you, and we really urge the industry to look at the industry to reduce wastage and improve the efficiency. The overhead control panel, this I have to admit, this is coming mainly from the Tactotech, our technology partner, who have the technology of integrating electronics into the molding. So when the injection molding is happening, the electronics are already integrated in the part. So you are not doing an assembly later on. This is again a demonstrator. You can imagine an overhead panel in a car. The center part is a touch functionality, and as you slide your finger, depending on the electronics behind, either it can change the music, it can change the intensity of the light or even the color. So that functionality, it's up to you to design. The technology comes from Tactotech, as I said, but this technology is possible only when you have the whole material chain available to make it happen. And this is just a demonstrator, so this is not really an OEM product, but this is just to excite the industry that this is possible. Yeah. So we really look forward that these kind of technologies will come in the future of mobility of India. Driver monitoring, so we said that sensor transparency, and we have a complete range of different materials, but also specific colors. We call them IR transparent colors. With ST is sensor transparency. So we are keeping it very simple. Sensor transparent colors, again they look very black, but they are sensor transparent. One of the key requirement, as you see at the right bottom, when in the normal daylight, you don't want that infrared light to be seen because it mars the aesthetics of the interiors. So this material actually blocks it, so you will not see this kind of red or purple light when it is not functional. Electric mobility, I have a couple of slides on that. So we are definitely there in electric mobility, in electronics for charging and controlling, in battery packaging, highly in there. Electric powertrain, we are just getting there. We have very few solutions on that. And of course, whatever solutions that you saw for classic mobility is already there for electric mobility also. Talking specifically of battery packaging, we have materials for cell holders, modules and cooling devices, and we can show you a couple of samples out there, and it can be any type of cell, cylindrical, pouch or prismatic, and we have solutions. Of course, you can imagine that no OEM or no battery manufacturer has a standard battery design. So we are even geared up to discuss in deep with you the designs, the cooling systems, and we are able to co-develop a design to bring it into a reality. We are also for charging stations. We heard Gadkari ji saying that India is going to push a lot for charging stations, and our materials give you immense flexibility other than standard construction of charging stations. If you want to do any branding, any scanning, any aesthetics, any color, many brands have a specific color identity. So all this is possible, and by the way, it has to come, and it comes with all the industry requirements regarding all regulations. So from Covestro, we actually have the entire know-how for the entire process chain, and we always say that of course we finally only make granules and liquids, right? But what we want to be is we want to be involved with the industry right from the idea stage, and we can contribute a lot in idea, in design, material development or selection, part design, technology development, mold design, even injection molding or developing new processes, and of course coating, which is also one of our business of Covestro. This is one slide. I'm not going to talk much. This is a composites, and this is also one of the topic. We have a carbon fiber composite product called as Mezio, and currently this is not yet so much active in India. It's more active in Asia, in China, and this has many applications including automotive industry. So our materials enable designers to bring their vision to life. This is something we want to deliver the message to you. I hope I was able to deliver that. I hope you have some questions to ask, or some queries. If we still have time, we can take the questions, couple of questions. Before that, I would ask them to play a short video. It's really short. If you can play the video, please. Thank you. Thank you. We have time for questions, or we have time for questions, or how do? Okay. Okay. So if there are any questions or any feedback, highly welcome. Okay. We have a mic if somebody needs it.
Hello. Good morning, sir. I'm Niranjan here.
Okay.
It's very interesting to see the materials technology emerging, but how is it positioned for a cost-conscious market like India, where the scale of economies that even Minister was talking about is to produce vehicles affordable for the common Indian, as compared to styling and aesthetics that can be built up in materials which will definitely drive up the cost markets.
Yeah, very good point. And this always comes up in all our discussions with tier 1s or even in OEMs. So we are not definitely saying that all these solutions overall reduces the cost of the vehicle. But we also heard Minister saying that he was more focusing on the e-mobility being more affordable versus the fossil fuel based vehicles. So to answer your question, some of these solutions, irrespective of the vehicle type or the cost we are talking about, would become essential, like sensor transparency. If you talk about the safety of the passengers or safety of the drivers, irrespective of which type of vehicle it is, this will come from regulations. And we are then ready with the solution when the industry is having that kind of pull coming, right? The focus of this presentation was purely looking into the futuristic concepts coming into the interiors or exteriors of the vehicle. And this is not focusing on the existing component or existing part, how we can reduce the cost by doing something. This is besides a classic business, and we are already working very closely, but these are all the standard solutions. And what we try to project here is more going into the future trends. That's why I showed the first slide that we are looking at these 3 trends of autonomous mobility, electric mobility, and then personalization. So that was the main focus, which does not mean that this may not be affordable. So you probably heard me when I talk about direct coating technology or the black panel technology, which reduces your post-molding operations, which is a cost saving as a system. Part to part costing or material kilogram to kilogram costing may be different, but when you come at overall system waste reduction or recyclability, and of course we have a complete range of circular economy based products. Because of the time we cannot include everything in this presentation, but that is also a portfolio which we have. So we have different solutions. Some of them will become mandatory from regulations. Some of them help you to reduce the waste or reduce the scrap rate at your end, and which will have a better savings for the industry. That's what we believe. I hope I was able to answer your question.